going to help us to see the root cause of the guilt. And if we go further on the root, that means if you trace the mind to its root, and the root is the the meaning, the reasoning that we are still lost in that guilt trip. And then that's where we have to go further on those meanings, on those reasoning, and when we're able to dismantle all the reasoning by tracing the mind back, and where we come to the point that there is no further backward can be done. And this is where when we ask ourselves, who am I? The who am I is gonna help us dissolve all emotional layers in us, including the guilt trip. So tracing the mind back is the way to overcome any emotional layers in us, whether it's a positive or negative. Both has to go to be free, especially when it comes to spiritual enlightenment or spiritual freedom. We cannot hold on to the good emotion and the bad emotion, the negative emotion. All emotion got to dissolve, and that's the way to see the plain sight truth, the truth of who we are. And that brings freedom, true freedom. And that allows us to anchor in the now, anchor in awareness, and move with awareness. And that is pretty much life with ease, life without fear, life without conflict, life without drama. So that's that, guys. If you're going through this emotional roller coaster, especially the guilt trip, trace it back where it comes from and where it originated, why it resurfaced in life, and trace it back and see how far you can trace it back. And in the beginning you will have that break in the flow in looking, and that's the start. When you're not able to trace it back, doesn't mean that you are not capable. Some of the journey you have to stay and keep doing it, and your consistent work will help you to get to the root, and you will eventually uproot the root altogether. But this comes from your effort in looking, effort in investigating. So investigate all your mental struggle, and today is the day you look into your guilt emotion struggle and see how far you can go. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope this video makes sense to you. Take care for now. Bye.